Alrighty, everyone. So this recording is going to be focused more on the server itself. So as I mentioned, a server is kind of like a special little group that you can join with invitation. We're using a server as kind of a replacement for GroupMe and Zoom, so that it's one place where all important information is shared. People can ask questions, we can share our wins, things like that. Other examples of servers, so I have some over here, or I have some with my friends for things that we did like Dungeons and Dragons, or for more public things where there's a server with a bunch of people I don't know for a game I play. Really depends. Since we're going to focus on our work server, I'm going to click that. As a reminder, remember all the servers you're part of or any of your DMs will be here over on the left side at all times on your computer. So by clicking the DiFilippo group, I got brought back into our server. You can see all of this stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay? You don't need to do anything with that. Biggest things are going to be your individual teams, the agency meetings, and the breakout rooms. So, there's two types of channels that we have right now. They are text channels and voice channels. Kind of self-explanatory. So a text channel is where there can be written down information. So meeting notes, or if we used any of these, I guess just kind of initially that introduction that we had for everyone, or the welcome info. Okay. So notice this is all just messaging. Pretty stock standard. If you ever want to write something, it's down here. It's, as I said, easy to see. Now, on the right side, you can see everyone who is part of the server. You can see what their names are and if they are online or not. So, and also by their role. So, like, I can see a few people are online on Sunday, probably because they never logged out of Discord. Deanne, for example, is idle, probably because the laptop up at the front of the office is plugged in but not open. And then these are a bunch of people that are offline. So, your individual voice channels. To join a channel or switch between them, see how, like, I just have to click. By clicking in between them, it is easy enough. Now, when you join a voice channel, it'll make a little weird sound. And you probably just heard it in the recording. It sounds like a boo-doo. It has me in kind of a separate room, we're going to say, like a breakout room on Zoom. It defaults to just being voice, but it can be with cameras on. I'm not going to turn on my camera. It's a Sunday. It can be with your screen shared. It can be any of that. So you remember how in the last video, this is how you turn off your microphone and mute yourself. This is how you prevent yourself from hearing everyone or from being heard. Stays the same when it comes to a voice channel. And you can see who's talking based off the green ring around the name. So obviously when I'm talking, it highlights. And when I'm not, it doesn't. If you ever want to leave a voice channel, it's just like hanging up a phone, it's like disconnect. So, why do we use this more than Zoom? Why do we want to use this more than Zoom? Video quality is better. We don't have to go through the trouble of breakout rooms or making new breakout rooms each time because it's not the easiest to do. These are already made. So every Monday, your DMs met, DMs, yeah, Z will ask me if I want to switch to a different voice channel. So it looks like I'm in another one. Do I want to switch to this one? Yes. DM conversion. Present to close. The Friday stuff that we have. The bullpens. The advanced classes. The new classes and everything. They're all right there. So that we don't have to worry about trying to make things work when we're all very busy. So that's kind of the bare bones basics when it comes to a server itself. when it comes to adding people, talk to each GA on the team. They will probably have a good idea on how to do it. For sure, I know Dolan and I know how to do it. And a few other agents. Discord is very familiar for those who play video games, for example, or use it as a remote version of hanging out with their friends. But aside from the individual mobile things, that is the biggest thing I can think of and how Discord works on a computer. So don't make it harder than it has to be. It's here to help us and be a tool. Thanks, guys. Hope this helped.